Welcome back. Today we are back on the old stroke box 1951 Ford Custom, kind of lead sled-ish. The build-off car, we're taking a break from that. We got to step away. I got things I got to get done in a very short period of time, and that's just going to have to wait because it's not cram time for that. When we start getting to tight on, you don't need to know all that. My power stroke swapped Ford here is a sweet car. It's got some quirks and it's not perfect, but none of my cars are, and that's fine, it's fine, but there's some things that this is lacking that I've been wanting to do since day one. I just never have, for whatever the reason may be, usually distracted by other things. But it's happening in this video, people. It is happening. This is a titanium block. We are gonna mount this back here so it'll shower the road in sparks. Yes, sirree, Bob, that's what we're doing. I don't know the legalities of all of this, and it could be questionable at best, but that's for the judges to figure out. We're gonna find a way to make this quick and dirty and get mounted on there, because I don't have a whole lot of time. I got a wedding this weekend, so I'm very limited with the amount of time I have to work on the old stroke box here. So this is gonna be quick and dirty, people. This ain't gonna be no professional looking job by a long shot. Not even close. For those of you who don't know, we do have a receiver hitch in there. And I think if I go around the corner here, oh yeah, I'm just storing the window that I took out of the 41 Chevy right there too. That's surprised it hasn't broke yet. Oh, there's a radiator out of the Bel Air. I got this thing that I tried making, I don't know, 3 years ago. Welded the hitch to this. Never did anything more with it. So that's an ideal candidate for a little snip, snip, weld, sparky, throwy. Oh my God, it's so much heavier than I was expecting. I don't even remember what I was trying to make. Oh, I remember. It was gonna be like a luggage rack thing. Not anymore. Now it's gonna be parts. Oops, I think I just cracked my concrete. I can hear my ear tank leaking. That reminds me I was supposed to work on that today. I did not work on that today. I can hear it though. I can't see it, but it's definitely that side because it's making, the noise is changing as the soapy water gets down to it. You guys probably can't hear it, and I probably sound like a lunatic, but it's definitely leaking. I probably should have done that first, because that's probably like a necessity, no, this is a necessity too. Some of y'all might not know why I chose a titanium block instead of just a hunk of steel, or like the old mini truckers used to do and screw an upside down hitch ball in there to throw sparks. Let's do a side-by-side comparison, and you'll see why. Oh wait, safety first. Safety, people. No ER visits. That's the goal every day. Regular old steel. Yeah, you get sparks, but titanium. Woohoo, yeah. Now imagine that at night and across the whole board. It's gonna be epic. I told you, we were gonna do this quick and dirty, and now we really need to do it quick and dirty. Because I just realized the things I should be doing. Like, I've got an air leak in my tank. We may or may not get to that. I don't know. Also, I'm trying to figure a way to get cool air into there and hot air out of there, because the hood on here really shoves all that hot air down the transmission tunnel and out the back, and that heats up like a freaking sauna in there. Not ideal, especially when you don't have wing windows to really suck some air in there. I should be working on the air leak and the air in. And I'm making sparks. Anywho's, let's keep going. We are doing this as cheap as possible. I had to buy this, that was an investment, but sometimes to play, you gotta pay. This is a hunk of angle iron, used, as you can clearly see. I found this on the side of the road on my way home from work one day. It busted off of something with, well, it looks like I welded it, but I didn't, I promise. It looks like it might have been like a runner on a ramp, maybe, for an old farm car trailer. Who knows? Oh, stay there. I don't really know what it's off of. Don't really care. We're gonna use her though. We're gonna basically just do something very simple. Plop and plop. Done and done. Yeah, I mean, it's basic. It's real basic. We gotta cut some metal, clean some metal, and make things ready. I did have a used piece of, not used, I found a new piece of stuff that I'd cut up, but then I'm like, no, let's use completely old, used, garbagey stuff. That was a lot of rambling that probably didn't make any sense, and I'm probably gonna cut a lot of that out when I go to edit this, because I don't even know what I'm saying half the times. I'm gonna cut this down, so this will go, so this goes into the receiver part, this is all gonna go. We're gonna make something like that work. And then we'll be able to bolt the titanium block right to that. It's gonna be perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, wait, safety first. Safety, people. Little tip for you guys. If you're supposed to be wearing glasses, you should probably wear them. That way when you're doing precision measuring and marking, things aren't double vision and blurred on you. That doesn't, they're not perfect. It's probably gonna work though, I hope. Maybe, I don't know. We just oversized the holes a little bit to compensate. And yeah, we ran a little off. It's a little off. But it's gonna work. It's gonna be fine. Look, it's just a little off center. That's all. We can, that's not a big deal. We can make all this work. This is excellent. Excellent. Well, I'm giving you guys all a little, you know, reminder to wear your glasses if you're supposed to wear glasses. And I lost the bolt. That didn't take long. I literally just took it out. On these extreme heat warning days, I think we're heading for a heat index of 100 and, I don't know, 854. It's hard to say. Make sure you don't drink plenty of liquids. Drink energy drinks and alcohol. That's, wait, is it drink plenty of liquids and don't drink energy drink and alcohol? I don't know. Figure it out. You got Google. That wasn't refreshing at all. I can't believe I lost a frickin' bolt. And they're fine thread grade 8. Those aren't gonna be cheap to replace. We gotta find it. All right, so my plans are probably changing here. Car's all the way down where it would be parked. I don't like how far this is gonna end up sticking out. I don't like that. I want it a little more discreet, if you get my drift. I mean, I can take it in and out every time, but what a pain that would be. So I'm wondering if I just bring the old girl in here. So the car is all the way parked right now. The thought is when I raise the front of the car up, the rear end will come down lower and I can air the rear end down. So let's air the front of the car up. And if this comes up to here, I mean, that means it's got a good inch of wear before it runs out of space. And then I can always make a spacer to go underneath it to wear it the rest of the way or do something else. I don't know. I don't know. Quick and dirty, people. Quick and dirty. Just making it happen because now clearly we got to take the air tank out too. Damn it. Air the front of the car up and see how far up that comes. I don't even know how fast these titanium blocks wear out. Just like I figured, that rose that up a lot. Yeah, what I think we're going to do, we're going to keep it simple, people. We're just going to keep it super simple here. We're going to drop the car back down. We're going to weld it right to this bar. Send it. Yeah, that's going to work. Car's all the way down on the ground again like it was parked. We're going to just shove this piece of sheet metal under here. Just because I don't know how fast it's going to wear. And if it doesn't wear fast enough, I don't want all the weight of the car on this. If you get what I'm saying. You may not, but I understand, so that's what matters. Well, now I'm concerned I don't have enough contact area here. Like, is that enough? I feel like that might just get ripped out because it's not enough. Oh, that might not be a good idea. Damn it, Simon. Why don't you just know these things? It'd be way cooler if you did. I got a better option. I forgot. I got a piece of 2x2 in here. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera. That's 2x2 there. I can get more coverage on it. And it'll be further to the back, so it's going to wear even farther when the front of the car is up because it's further back. Yep, that's science. We're going to do it. I got that piece of sheet metal under there. Should I test it first or just go for it? I mean, we probably should just test it. Oh, but I know it's going to work. Do I know it's going to work? I think it's going to work. Fine, we'll test it quick. Oh yeah, it lifts it up even higher. I'm not sure if that's showing up on camera, but yeah, that's gonna work, people. It's definitely gonna work. All right, that is gonna work. I'm gonna drop her back down, get her tacked in, get her all welded up. Not to brag or nothing, but I am probably the world's best, most okayest welder right now. Yeah, it looks really good. I did run out of damn wire right at the last little bit. I was trying to cover up my other garbagey weld with some more prettier weld. And she just spit it out the last little piece on me. So it's got 3 3/4 of one side welded on. Should be golden. It's really hot out here. I don't want to mess with it anymore. And not ideal welding conditions, but we got her done. That air suspension really helps. Yeah, we got to fix this air leak because I'm nervous about that. We're losing a lot of air pressure through there, and that's going to overwork my pumps and yada, yada, yada. Ignore all the grounds on one location. That was because I was testing things, and well, after they tested it and it worked, I never came back and did anything with it. I mean, who knows if we'll come back and fix the wiring, but we'll try. We'll definitely try. We got to get this air tank out of here now because that air leak's not no bueno, as they say. We got to, it's in the most unfortunate spot, so it has to come out because I'm pretty sure it's the bottom of the tank leaking behind the air pump. So that whole unit has to come out. Sweet. All right, no complaining about it, Simon. Just do it. Get it done. Yeah, try not to get distracted. I'm an idiot. I forgot to turn my microphone on again. Dumbass. Anywho's, what I was saying was I was super happy about how easy this all comes out of here. It's a matter of 4 nuts, because the bolts are all welded into the thing, so it's like studs. A handful of wires, 2 hoses, and lift her out. That's what I said when I was supposed to be recording. Ah, idiot. Anywho's, let's get her flipped over. We know where the leak is, kind of, and we'll start going at it. I think we're just gonna plate it, basically. Yeah, that'll be fine. Now we got that pump off, we can kind of see what's going on. We're gonna pump some air into here. We'll get some air in there. We'll shoot it out with some soapy water and see what we gotta fix, I guess. That's probably enough. There she is. It's not even a patch I did. It's like the seam itself on the tank is letting loose. I don't know if that's showing up on camera or not, but there she is. We gotta fix that. Really Really quite inconvenient of a spot. Here's all the patches I did when I built the car. None of that seems to be leaking. The unfortunate part to do this is welded on, so we're gonna have to cut that off to even get in there to work. Not the end of the world, but not ideal. What do you do? Nothing else seems to be leaking anywhere. Soapy, soapy, soapy. So I guess this is what we fix. We just gonna plate that with some more sheet metal. I'm a certified air tank compressor replacement welder patcher. Certified. I got a YouTube badge and everything, trust me. All right, so I'm gonna zip this off of here. We're just gonna cut it off somewhat low, so when I weld it back on, I'm not welding on the tank because that makes me nervous. So we'll probably just cut it right below that weld. How we get it all back and realigned with the holes in the car, we'll figure that out part later. That's future Simon's problem. Current Simon just needs to fix the leak, and this is how we're gonna fix the leak, with sparks and welds. First of all, I want to apologize for all the crappy camera angles. There's not a whole lot of room right here. I can't put the camera out here because it's so damn sunny. The camera's going to overheat because it's that freaking hot, people. But I got a couple patches here. Where the hole is, it's right in here somewhere. It almost looks like a crack. So we're going to cover it all the way across. Like we're gonna make sure she's completely sealed up. This is probably not, let's be real honest, real talk. That's real talk. Before you come at me about this not being the proper way to fix things, I know. I've already consulted the social media haters guide, and they said as long as it's only temporary to get me to do they said as long as it's only temporary to get me to a show, I should be fine. So that's what I say I'm doing. It's just temporary to get me to a show, and then I'm gonna have to figure out something because we got patches all over this thing. It just is what it is, people. Sometimes you just gotta make things work. And hopefully this works. That's all I gotta say about that. Yep. And in case you're wondering, yes, I've got the valve open so all the air is out of the tank. So we should be safe-ish. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Oh my God. Every time I get it right, I move something and it screws it all up. Come on, work with me here. Ah! It's a lesson that Simon should be wearing gloves. Burnt the crap out of my thumb. That's gonna be fun. That was just to show you guys that there's serious danger here. I don't know what I was thinking. Idiot. It'd be really helpful if I could get this thing to stop rocking, stop sliding. Really just stop moving any way, shape, or form. My thumb hurts, but you don't care. It doesn't gotta look pretty, people. It's just gotta function. Should be fine. Should be maybe okay. We'll find out. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Probably. Maybe? I don't know. That looks pretty good, I think. I was impressed that last time I did the patches down there when I built the car, about 3 years ago, I kept burning through and finding other soft spots. I didn't find any of that on this end, so that's a good sign. Remember, you guys gotta let this cool down naturally, otherwise you run the risk of getting warpage. I don't care. Nobody's gonna see it. It doesn't really matter. It has no bearing on any of the decisions I'm making right now about whether it warps or not. All right, that's probably cool enough. It's not soft anymore. I can touch it without burning myself. That's a good sign. We're gonna hook the air back up to it, pump some air into it, take it nice and easy, so just in case we created a bomb, it's not a big bomb. And then we'll test for leaks. All right, so my compressor will put out 120 PSI. That must be where that's at. Oh, I hear leaks worse than I did before. We can fix that. We can fix that. Maybe we can fix that. We got her compressed up to 120 PSI off my shop air here. And by shop, I mean garage. Barely any room to move in here. Ain't gonna lie, it might be time to like do a complete clean out before winter hits. Maybe, we'll see. Anywho's, I have been just stacking weld on top of weld on top of weld, chasing little frickin' pinhole leaks through the welds. It's a little aggravating and it looks like garbage. But if you need lessons on how to weld bad, I'm your guy. We must be doing something right because she's holding pressure and we've got no leaks that I can find anywhere. So I think we're just gonna send it at this point. Even if it is leaking just a tiny little bit somewhere, it's better than it was. It was still holding air this morning from when I quit the other night. Was gone all day yesterday, came back today, still holding air. So we're doing way better than what it was, which I'm happy about. So now we just gotta figure out how to get the stand back on. The correct way would be probably to put everything back in the car and then weld it on appropriately. But I'm not gonna do that, nope. I'm just gonna kinda line it up where it was, buzzer in. Hopefully my holes have enough give for any little slight misadjustment and it'll be just fine. But golly, look how good that looks. It looks like a pile of, well, you know what it looks like. We got that bracket welded on there. We got the compressor remounted, and you might have noticed I did hook the air back up and we checked for leaks again. And maybe you're asking yourself, Simon, why are you checking for leaks again? You've already confirmed it doesn't leak right now. Well, let me explain. When you fail as often as I do, when you screw up as often as I do, you learn to double check your work a whole lot more. You know, I could have put a hole in it and I didn't know when I was welding the brackets back on. I shouldn't have, and I didn't, but I could have, and it would have really sucked to get that lifted back into there and bolted down and found out then it leaks, because it is not fun to lift that in there. That whole off camber, leverage on your back scenario, awkward position, it's not a great time. I don't recommend. I am glad I don't take this in and out very often. I am going to put my fittings in now. That way, it's easier than doing it in the car. I can do it in the car. It's just easier this way. And I'm all about easy. They make a thread paste for air fittings, and I have it. I actually have it. It's just way over there. And this is right here. Oh, she is cooking already this morning. Already sweating. It's not even noon yet. Also, it looks like Canada's smoke is back, so that's great. All right, let's get this thing in here. And then maybe we can test out our sparking block that we still haven't tested yet. I really wish I had done that before I did all this, but what do you do? I think I'm just delaying at this point because this is heavy. And I don't like lifting it in there. If I'm being completely honest, not my favorite thing right now. All right, there we go. Oh, that was almost releasing the trunk lid on my head. Don't do that, Simon. Yeah. Oh, it's just hard to, yeah, it's not fun. I just can't quite reach it. Nope, don't fall. That was loud. Oh, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. As long as everything is where it's supposed to be. I think we're golden. Oh, that could have been way worse. Now the tricky part is you gotta hold the lock washer. You gotta hold the lock washer up there and spin the nut on at the same time. It's fine. It's easy for removal, not so fun for reassembly. Because you're also doing it blindly and upside down and trying to remember which direction do I spin that nut? Lefty loosey? Or is it righty tighty? Isn't that the same thing? Probably. Got that one. That's that side. Two more, and then just everything else. It's really not that bad if you only do it once every couple years. Doing it every week, God, that would get miserable. Oh, that one was easy. Got it. Sweet. Let's get her all plumbed up, wired back up, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Ooh, we got to shut Biscuit off here. It's a little copyright issue we got going on. If we're not careful there, it is hot as balls out. Look, like that is not soapy water, people. That is pure American, well, New Zealander sweat. Anywho's, we got her back in. She's all back in. She's got air in her right now. I'm going to see how long it takes for that to drain out. Hopefully it'll still have air later. Unfortunately, it's very bright out today, so we may have to wait till a little bit later, maybe around dusk, to try out our new sparkage situation we got going on in the back here. But I'm happy to not hear actually the air leaking out of the tank. That makes me happy because it was getting bad. Anywho's, I'm gonna go out now and mow my grass in this smoky air, which you probably can't even tell that it's smoky, honestly, but it is. It's very smoky here. And I gotta get my grass mowed. I'm already hot and sweaty, so no time like the present. We'll be back after a momentary pause. I did it. I did it. Hold your applause, people. I got her done. I got her done. No need to applause, but the lawn is mowed, yeah. I don't know who the dummy was that invented grass, but I feel like I'm gonna write them a very strongly worded letter when I cool off a little bit here. It's still bright as heck outside, so sparks are still gonna have to wait till a little bit later, but just want to let you know, I accomplished it. The grass is cut. The weeds aren't pulled and the weed whipping ain't done, but the grass, that's cut. Let's take the wins where you can get them. All right, I'm gonna go cool off. Maybe a nice cold beverage or 6. Yeah, it's hot.
I decided the best place to test these sparks out was in front of a lot of people at a car show, because why not?
I was not prepared for how violent this thing was gonna sound inside the car the first time it hit the pavement. Holy cow, I thought things were gonna come apart, and well, probably maybe they are. I don't really know. I didn't go back and check. But I just was not prepared for it. And oh my goodness, I can't wait to do this some more. Definitely highly recommend. Anywho's, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, drop a comment. What do you think? Do you like the sparks? Do you hate them? I don't know. You tell me. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. Know when I put something new up if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.